Welcome to my home, music fans. We have a very, very special segment for you today. There's a special guest. Here's the intro. The process of choosing the right concert t-shirt is a decades-old art form. Today, we bring in an expert on this topic. He is Upstate New York's premier advocate for making sure this important decision-making process is honored. He is both lauded and scorned by the 518 media conglomerates. But today, he is speaking freely for you, our valued audience, on this beautiful, beautiful autumn afternoon. He graduated from PS 16. He graduated from Hackett Middle School. He graduated from Albany High School. Once attended the College of St. Rose, RIP. He also once attended Florida State. He was actually a real Seminole. This is Mark Kelly, AKA Black Dog.
Oh, hi. How are you doing? Yeah, my name is Mark Kelly, and I'm here to discuss a really important topic. Throughout my life, I'm 49 years old, but starting in my low teen years, I learned the art of picking out your t-shirt to go to a rock show or a metal show, because it really is part of a huge community where merchandising is a really big part of it. I think that the key thing is, yes, it is okay to wear the shirt of the band you're going to see. And I think it's almost, especially with certain bands, Iron Maiden is probably the top one, where it's an Iron Maiden army almost of t-shirts. And there's so many different ones that you look forward to seeing people with all the different possible shirts, almost as much as the show itself. Well, okay, maybe not. But, so tonight, my friend Kevin Sullivan and I, we've been going to shows together for years, and we are going to see a really good lineup, really solid lineup. It's three bands, the opening band being Corrosion of Conformity. And then Alice Cooper, legend, Rock and Roll Hall of Famer, is on the bill with his band. And one of my all-time favorite bands, probably in my top 5 of all time, really personal band for me, Judas Priest out of Birmingham, England. Also in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame in some type of weird-ass dumb category that Rolling Stone magazine came up with. But anyway, that doesn't really matter. They're in there, and and they are, they've just been a really important band to me. And the show tonight is actually at the Saratoga Performing Arts Center in Saratoga Springs, New York. And the reason that is such a perfect spot, for me, and I'm so excited for this show, is that my first Judas Priest show was at that venue in late, I think it was July of 1988 on the Ram It Down tour. And I was in 6th grade. I just finished 6th grade, I believe. And that show is significant, because I've seen them so many times since then, but also they've never played SPAC again since that show. So I'm actually interested to see if the metal god, Rob Halford, if anyone mentions that to him, that they even ever played there before. And if he remembers it, if he says anything to the audience about, we haven't been here since '88, something like that, But anyway, in selecting a shirt, I picked out 4 shirts that I thought were good options for my friend Kevin. And I just want to start with, there's 3 Priest shirts and then 1 wild card. But before I do that, guys, I want to let you know that he is going to be wearing a sweatshirt, okay? And this sweatshirt is because we're in late September and it has been getting a little chilly at night. Kevin went and saw Pantera at this venue at SPAC not too long ago, and he got this really cool Pantera sweatshirt. I'm just going to hold that up for you.
And that same show was covered on the YouTube channon.
Yes.
Front row on the
Kevin's
balcony.
YouTube channel
If anyone,
have,
we'll have to link
really
that in here.
Part about that show on there, so you definitely want to check that out. And like he said, he will make sure that the the link is on the bottom of the screen or the top of the screen or the side of the screen or somewhere on the screen. Okay, so the first shirt, really a classic. I mean, you've seen Dimebag Darrell back in the day wear it. This is an updated version of the British Steel cover, but this was for their 50th anniversary tour, which I was lucky enough to see in the state of Connecticut in Moshantucket at the Foxwoods Casino. And so you'll see it's got, you know, the classic album cover from the British Steel album, and then it's got an updated back where it shows the dates from the specific tour. So I picked this up at that show a few years back. And then there's another shirt that is also from that show. I bought 2 shirts. This was the other shirt I bought at that show. And this is, you know, every time they go out, they have a few graphic shirts, like the British Steel shirt. And then they'll have like a band picture shirt, okay? So again, the band was covered on the front, but the back has the tour dates and 50 heavy metal years, which is pretty cool. Now the next Priest shirt that I brought along with me for Kevin's consideration, this is a little bit of a wild card for Priest, because while I do believe that this image, this design and graphic was used on either the Screaming for Vengeance or Defenders of the Faith tour as a shirt, and I've actually seen it in white, on a white shirt. This is not something you can get from the Judas Priest website or something. I actually got this from a really cool site called tpublic.com. I also recommend redbubble.com for these type of shirts.
They are not sponsoring this video. They are not sponsors. We'll just make sure
we're not
our home viewers know.
Connected with them, but I do you know, mention them just to give them credit for this particular design, which I thought was really cool. And I have worn this to a Priest shirt before, so it's a classic. Now the fourth shirt, as we wrap up here. This is the wild card, and this is not a Priest shirt. It's actually a Dio shirt, and so the Last in Line album was the first Dio album I ever heard, the first Dio I really ever heard growing up, and it's a great album. It was a great tour. You know, being with Vivian Campbell still at that point, as well as Vinny Appice on drums. And really just a cool, I'm sorry, I should mention Jimmy Bain on bass. But just a really cool album. You know, Ronnie, rest in peace, was just a legend. You know, wonderful human being and top 5 all-time metal singer for sure. But, you know, you can't go to a metal show, wear a Dio shirt, and not be respected and get some compliments, because, let's face it, everybody that's into metal respects and loves Dio, okay? You could be the biggest Ozzy fan in the world, you know, and really prefer Ozzy and Sabbath or whatever. It doesn't matter. Like, you know that Dio was the man. He just is. He just was and always will be a darkness and the light in the metal world. So yeah, so it's just something you could always wear really to any metal show and get some props and have people looking at you like, yeah, that's the man. So that's my presentation of the shirts, and it's really up to Kev now to decide which one he wants to wear under this sweet Pantera sweatshirt. The thing I really want to say is that if you're gonna buy a metal Maiden, it's like one of those saying, right? Anyway, so you know, you want to buy one that's a zipper, because that way, if you don't want to close it, you can have it open if you get a little warm, but you also have the metal shirt underneath to still show. So that's really a big part of the experience. So I'm going to wrap up now. I just want to tell you we're very excited to get up on the road and go to where, you know, it all started for me on my Priest journey. And I hope you guys all have a good night, whatever you're doing out there. You know, be careful, don't drink and drive, get a designated driver. And be safe, okay? I love you guys,
All right,
and
we'll see
rock
you at
on.
the show.
Okay, I'm gonna go now.
Another important thing is which sneakers to wear to a concert. I guess these ones will do.